YouTube. Before we even get started in this video, I do want to apologize for missing last week. But what had happened was, I was doing midterms, y'all. I was doing midterms, and I just did not have it in me. I'm going to be honest. I did not have it in me to record a video, edit a video on top of my classes, y'all. It's just, it wasn't happening. I do apologize, though. But it's a new dawn. It's a new day, baby. And it's a new week. So, we're going to let the past be the past. I'm here, though. I'm here right now. And let's appreciate right now. So, boom. Today is a very exciting video, because this is something that I have been wanting to share with y'all. Remember, like, I think it was 2 videos ago, I was all like, yeah, I done did a nonprofit. And I was like, wait a minute, did I even share that with y'all? Y'all remember that? My goal is to upload every single Wednesday, okay? Starting in March. Every single Wednesday. Just because I feel like I've come a long way in school. I've come a long way with my nonprofit. Have I even told y'all about that? I don't even think I told y'all about that. I got to make a video about that. But I've come a long way with so many different things that it's just like, okay, Rashonda, make the content, girl. Well, that is what this video is about. I probably titled this video something like, I done had a new baby. Because, baby, that's exactly what it gives. It gives long nights and early mornings. But nonetheless, I am extremely excited to share this with y'all. Okay, so boom. We got to go back to the beginning. So, it all started. I don't even remember the year. I don't remember if it was 2011, 2012, or 2013. I feel like it was more so like 2012 to 2013-ish. Something like that. Because I was either a junior or a senior in high school. I do remember this, and my family could help me remember the dates based on this. Uncle Harold, right, was in the hospital, and he was sick, and the family was there, you know, just seeing them and things like that. So if y'all could tell me what year that was, then I would know exactly when this vision came to me, okay? Or when I first told someone about it. So, like I say, y'all, we got to go back to the beginning. So this video may be a little long, so y'all go ahead, get y'all tea, get you a little blanket like I got, because we got to, you know, we got to look at the dates and stuff, okay? So, boom. 2012, 2013, like I say, I don't remember the year exactly. I was at the hospital visiting my uncle, and my big cousin, Ray Mel, shout out to Ray, had asked me, like, what are you planning on doing after high school, okay? And I remember telling him, like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and study psychology, but what I want to do is, like, my passion is to start a nonprofit organization. Boom. I told him the name of the organization, told him what I wanted it to be about, all of that, gave him the rundown. I feel like the youth really don't have a voice, but I told him, like, I really want to start a nonprofit organization to basically just highlight mental health awareness for youth, because my lifetime dream has always been to be a child psychologist, right? But in that, I knew that before I even went all the way through school and all of that, I wanted to do a nonprofit organization. So after I told him all of that, he looked at me and he said, I don't want you to share that with nobody else. He was like, don't share it, because people will steal your dream and run with it, or people will, like, tell you, oh no, that doesn't sound good, like, be a Debbie Downer, just put all type of dirt on it, like try to plant stuff in your head to make you go away from it, to go astray and all of that. He was like, you sit with that dream, and you sit with God with that dream, and you act on that dream, you and God, you know. Of course, tell people who you can absolutely trust to be there to support you and all of that stuff, but I want you to hold on to it until you do it, right? And that stuck with me for years on top of years on top of years, to the point to where, yeah, I was even like hesitant to share with my therapist. And she's the one that, well, my previous therapist, and she's the one that helped me get the ball rolling on everything. Because I was like, you know what? And the crazy thing is, her exact words to me, was exactly what he said to me. Don't you share this with nobody. Because what you planning to do is big. I haven't seen nobody do it. Like, that's amazing. You can go far with this. Her exact words. Her exact words. And I told her, I said, my cousin Ray Mel told me this. So shout out to Ray, okay? Because he knew what he was talking about, baby. Shout out to Ray. Okay, so that was when I was first given the vision. Like I say, that was years on top of years ago. So then throughout the years, we had this conversation before. I messed up. I went astray. I tried to do my own thing. I dropped psychology altogether, baby, and was talking about some dang on nursing and pharmacy and just a bunch of stuff that was not my purpose, right? And then, boom, got pregnant with my son, fell into postpartum depression, had to go to therapy, intense therapy at that, all types of stuff that led me, boom, right back on the path that I'm supposed to take from my life, which is psychology. Okay, and then in the midst of that, I believe I shared this. I don't think I shared this with y'all, but God just kept telling me, I gave you an assignment. I gave you an assignment. I gave you an assignment. And it was almost, y'all, it was such a weird feeling. Like, I don't know if anyone has ever had this feeling of like, okay, it felt like pregnancy, right? Like expecting. I don't really know how else to describe it, but that's what it felt like. And I remember like sitting in the bed, crying my eyes out, and talking to my husband. He was my husband at the time, but talking to my husband and my mom about like this feeling that I had, this assignment that God had gave me, and me just feeling like, A, it was a lot, right? B, am I qualified? And C, where do I even start, right? And I just remember feeling like just literally crying, just saying, I just want to help people. I just want to help people. Like, just literally boo-hooing. And just saying like this feeling, I can't shake the feeling. I literally, would try to go to work, forget about it. Because I'm like, child, I got to make money, bills are due. Okay? In this economy, baby, it was like height of COVID, all types of stuff. You know, I'm like, I don't want to put too much on Rico. I don't want to do this. We got children. We got this, that, and the third going on. Like, I just did not want to like take a step back and do what it is that God had called me to do the right way, right? I tried to do it my way, and it just wouldn't work out. I could not shake the feeling. So boom, we start, to discuss, okay, you know what? You quit your job, you go back to school, you do what you said, do what it is that God has called you to do, whatever. So I enrolled back into UMSL, got accepted just like that, back into my major for psychology. Fun fact, I started at UMSL, majoring in psychology back in 2013. Like I said, left the whole field, okay? Did my own thing for a few years. Now, 2020, I forgot what year that was. It was either 2020 or 2021. UMSL took me back, okay? Back into the department. Okay, so then in the midst of kind of like waiting for UMSL, because in 2021 I was going to Forest Park, just doing like some gen ed studies or whatever, and God just kept giving me these things, and I was just like, okay, let me write this down. Okay, let me write this down. Okay, let me write this down. And a lot of the stuff would be like things that I was supposed to do with things that I'm supposed to do with my nonprofit organization. Okay, and so it I would just get my phone, boom, 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 type it in my notes, and then just go on about my day. I didn't really like think too much of it. I didn't like ponder too much on it. I literally just put it in my notes, went on about my day. Or I had this, I used to write, do I have it right here? I used to write, yeah, I do, in this blue journal. Hold on. Right here. About all of my nonprofit stuff and donation stuff and like volunteer stuff, outreach and things like that. But then I was like, no, I need to, in case I lost this, I was like, that would be heartbreaking, to lose something so valuable. So I was like, you know what, I need to start putting it in my phone, which I'm glad I did, because one thing the phone gonna do, it's gonna have them dates for you. It's gonna have those dates to where you can look back and be like, okay, this exact date I had this. Okay, how long have I had this? How long? Like, baby, we can always fact check, okay? So yeah, that's what I started doing, putting ideas in my phone and just, you know, storing them for today, literally, to use them today, because here we are, and I'm ready to use all of those notes that God was just planting those seeds, and giving me years ago. Okay, so boom, fast forward. Why you laugh?
So boom.
Okay, so boom, fast forward 2023, April to be exact. Okay, I started my nonprofit organization called Mobilizing Mental Health Incorporated, okay, in the state of Missouri. We are a 501c3 organization, and I am just like, God, you keep your promises. That's one thing that he does. He keep his promises, okay? But yeah, okay. So that was April 2023. Started a nonprofit organization. And this is the funny thing, because now I could share all of this stuff, all of the behind the scenes, just everything. Yeah, God's timing is impeccable. He will place you at the right place at the right time, surrounded by the right people, okay? If you obey what it is that he's told you to do, right? The way that this came together so easily, it almost scared me, okay? And easily as in, like, I didn't have to struggle to, like, find this and find that and find this and find that. Don't get me wrong, there has been some hiccups, there's been some obstacles in the road. There has been, you know, times where I felt like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. I'm trying to do school, I'm trying to be a wife, I'm trying to be a mother, I'm trying to run a business. Like, it has definitely had its days. Like I say, it's like a baby, okay? It gives very much long nights, late nights, and early mornings, okay? But it's 100% worth it when I know that, like I've said for years now, if I help one person or 1 million people, God knows my heart is full. My heart is full, because I know I went through what I went through with the depression and the anxiety for this exact moment. I know it. And again, it's just scary, literally, how, like, things just fall into place. Like, it's amazing. It's amazingly scary. I'll put it that way. But God is amazing. So, you know, I ain't gonna put too much on that. Okay, so April, started a nonprofit organization. By May, we were in the state of Missouri, and then by May we had our IRS standing, all of that stuff. Great, right? And before I could do any of the filings and the paperwork and all of that stuff, I had to have a board. Okay, so this is the board for my nonprofit organization. And when I tell y'all, the people that are on this board are some of the most amazing people that I have ever been just in the presence of in my life. First of all, we have one who is a licensed therapist, a licensed social worker. We have one who is a licensed professional counselor. Okay, my CFO has her degree in accounting and is working on her master's degree in it. Like, literally got the credentials. That's first. But outside of the credentials, y'all, like, just who they are, their souls, how we connect, and all of those things, and how they support me, and how their goal, how I put it this way, how they just was like, you know what, I support your vision. Dude, that's, first of all, that's rare to find nowadays, to find people who genuinely support you, support your vision, who's like, you know, I stamp my name on this. That's rare to find nowadays. And then to have it +3, baby, and not to even mention my secretary as well, like to just have people who again can hear your goals, to hear your plans, to hear who you could share, who you feel confident in sharing your vision with, and then they being like, okay, cool, let's do the leg work. How can I support you in this area? What can I do to help you get to this point? Like, you share your frustration with them. Hey, y'all, in the middle of a board meeting, I'm stuck at this place. Well, I don't know which way to turn. And then they can jump right into action. Like, to have those people, that is like, that makes this whole entire process that much like rewarding, you know? And then another thing about them is like, they give very much, whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you need, I got. Whatever connects you need, whatever contacts you need, whatever, however we gotta get to this next level, I got you. You don't y'all know how it's people who kind of like, I don't know, feel like it's, they gotta just get to the top by themselves, like, and they can't put nobody else on. Like, it's like, no, I'm gonna keep this to myself, because I feel like if I share this person and that person may take it and run with it, or like, oh, if I get them this connect, or if I get them this insight, then I'm giving up too much. No, they are very much oh, you say you need this, okay, I know a person. You say you need that, okay, I got you. You say, let me know, send me this, send me that, let me look over it for you once you're done, and I can help you tweak it to see what it is that you need to, you know, maybe add or take away, and let's push this thing. Let's do the, okay, you say you need help doing X, Y, Z. Okay, when do you want to meet? When do you need to come to my house? We could sit down and do this together. Literally, like, God knows what you need, who you need, and how you need it. And I'm beyond blessed, because it takes, first of all, again, like I said, it takes special people to hear your vision and to support your vision. And then not only that, but be like, girl, I got your back. Like, what do you need? And genuinely mean, what do you need? And then not just ask you what you need, but have it. And if they don't have it, help you to get it, you know? So those type of people mean the absolute world to me. And it's funny, because you attract the people, and you attract who you are. And if you know me, then you know that, like, with my therapist, baby, was handing her information out. She's doing wonders in my life. God led me to her, you know. Let us teach other. Her, go get healed, because I don't want to be the only person. I don't want to be the only person benefiting from what we all need. I don't want to do it. And these people are the exact same way. When it came to the lady who helped me set up my 501c3, helped me file every single paperwork, was there along the way, there has been other people that come to me that say, hey, how you start your 501c3? Here's the contact. Here's this. Because I want to see us all win. I want to see us all win. And the people that are on my board are the exact same way. Extremely supportive, resourceful, just all of that. Allow me to pick their brain to, hey, like, I'm struggling with this. What do you think about X, Y? Like, God is amazing. I'll put it that way. God is amazing. Okay. Next thing, the website for Mobilizing Mental Health. It took me so long. That was one of those things that I was battling with, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Just wanted things to be perfect, wanted things to flow, wanted things to look a certain type of way, because I do this thing where if I have an idea, I got how it look already in my head, and if it falls short, I don't want nothing to do with it. We gotta get it right. We gotta get it right. And like one of my board members was telling me the other day, like, girl, just start small. It doesn't have to be this grand thing, which I am 100% guilty of. I wonder how many more of us out here are like that, where if you have an idea, you got this vision, And unless the vision looks like this, all the other stuff, it's gonna fall short every time. And I have to stop doing that because, like, something that really hit home, what she told me is like, you're sitting on information that is meant to already be put out there. It's meant to help people. You already have the information. God giving you this stuff years ago, and you're just sitting on it because you're waiting for the right moment, right? When those things are created and it's built upon, and then you do things, and then you maybe make mistakes, you fall short, but you learn from them. But the point is, you're doing, right? So now here I am doing. I'm sharing. I'm being vulnerable with y'all. I'm literally pouring my heart out to y'all. I'm sharing what it is that I've been dealing with, like as far as boots on the ground dealing with for the last year. Okay, so this ain't something that was just no random put together. No, this is a decade at least of me getting seeds from God, sitting down with my board, talking with my mentor, talking, like, literally years. Okay, yeah. So Mobilizing Mental Health Incorporated, like I say, our website is now up and running, so you could go and look us up at www.mobilizingmentalhealth.org. I'm gonna probably put it right here on the screen, like a screen recording of it. There you can see who we are. You can see our mission. You can donate, which a 501c3, a nonprofit like Mobilizing Mental Health Incorporated, we thrive, okay, off of donations, off of sponsors, off of grants. That's what a nonprofit is. We work for the community, with the community, and with that being said, we need support. Okay, there you could donate. You can also fill out a form to volunteer. We will have upcoming events that will be on the website whenever those things start to, get in place, and we have exact dates and times and things like that for that. And so if you say, it was on my vision board to help volunteer, or I've always wanted to volunteer for a nonprofit organization, baby, we got you. Okay, you could just fill out that form, even if you don't see any events up, because what that would do is help us to get our roster up, and then that way you'll receive an email or a phone call, whatever information you decide to leave from us when that event is coming up, and that way we'll call you or email you, be like, hey, we got this event at this time, are you available? Do you want to how would you like to volunteer? We have this many different roles open for you to choose from. So a great way to serve your community and the youth. And we also have, what else is on there? Like I say, the donation. So the great thing, and I ain't trying to hype it up, but I am at the same time. The great thing about nonprofit organizations and a 501c3, to be exact, when you donate to a 501c3, y'all can write that off on y'all taxes. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, when y'all hit the donation button, please and thank you. But seriously, a receipt will be sent to your email, and then just take that to your tax person and show them that you've given to a nonprofit organization, and I believe it's like you can write off to 60% of that, of what you've given, which that's a big deal if you ask me. Okay, so that's low-key helping me help you, or helping you help me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's the exciting thing about the website. And like I say, a volunteer form that you could fill out, and just if you just want to share it with people, just to help us get our name out there. I 100% appreciate that. And of course, we are a brand new nonprofit organization. We are just now what did my board member say? Not up and running, but we up. Or did she say we running? I forgot how she put it. We up, okay, but we gotta get to running. I'll put it that way. So yes, y'all help us. Y'all join the mission and help us with that. Okay, yeah, so it was some other stuff that I was gonna show y'all. I'm looking at my iPad. Okay, so some of this stuff I gotta block out because some stuff I haven't even done some of this stuff yet, and I don't want y'all to see it yet until it's done. But hopefully y'all be able to see this. Oh, hold on, I gotta pull it down so y'all can see the date. I hope y'all can see this. Boom. Hopefully it focuses. What that date say? June 17th, 2022 at 11:01 a.m. And that note was about mental health workshops. Reaching out to principals, hosting assemblies for mental health. I got a list of like principals to reach out to and things like that, because that's a part of like the advocacy and the community outreach part of our nonprofit organization. We want to get in these schools and like we want to talk to the students. We want to hear from the students. We want them to have a voice. We want them to feel safe and feel heard and feel seen, and to be all of those things as well. And so we got a lot that we want to do. We have a whole lot that we want to do. But yeah, like I've literally years, like I say, in the making. This has been years. Okay, like I said, at least a decade. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm also like, I wouldn't lie by saying I wasn't, it's kind of still on the verge of being afraid, right? I had talked to my mentor about this because I told her like, because she asked me like, why are you taking so long to just go, right? And I was like, well, I want to be done with college. I want to have graduated, gotten my whatever other degree, certificate, whatever behind my name, so that I could be qualified. One of those things where I tried to do my own thing by just knowing I'm supposed to do something, knowing I'm supposed to start something, knowing I'm supposed to speak out on something, and just trying to do my own thing as far as timing. Like, God, okay, I heard what you told me to do. I heard what you told me to start, but I'm gonna sit here because I'm not there yet. And the Bible clearly tells us like God qualifies the call. He called me to do this, and I know from him I have my qualifications. From him I have a story to tell. I have a testimony that I know could change so many lives, because there are so many people who have literally come to me and said like, man, if you hadn't talked about going to therapy, if you didn't make it so relatable, if you didn't make it to where you know you gave access to your therapist, like you gave referrals, you did this, that, and the third, I would not have even considered it. Stuff like that, it helps me to know like, okay, you know what, your journey qualifies you. You know, God qualifies you. Your literal test that you've gone through qualifies you. So quit being scared. And if you are scared, girl, do it afraid. Okay? And that's just me being vulnerable with y'all and just letting y'all know, you know, I fall short as well. It's in this journey I've had fears. I've second guessed myself. I've tried to do my own thing, but each and every time I have to check myself and be like, you know what, it's bigger than you. Just do what it is that God have told you to do. I hope that makes sense. I hope this makes a lot of sense. I hope that you all understood what I was talking about this entire time, because sometimes I promise y'all when I be watching this back, I be like, girl, you was low-key rambling. So hopefully y'all were able to, you know, pick up what I was putting down. I put it that way. But like I say, all in all, I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to share this with y'all now, because again, this is just something I was just like, oh my God, I got this to do, I got that to do. But again, I'm grateful to have to do it. Like, I'm 100, God knows, 100% grateful that I get to do it. I put it that way. But yeah, y'all, I feel like I'm forgetting stuff because it's me trying to compress and compile years of just different things into a video that keeps you all attention, okay? Keeps the engagement. But it is what it is. I feel like I got out the bulk of what I wanted to say. But yeah, as always, I thank y'all so much for y'all support. If you could please like this video, comment your favorite part of it, comment what you want to see from our nonprofit organization. If you go look at the website, comment what it is that you liked about it, okay? And don't forget to subscribe so that you can know every time I post a new video. And please, y'all, please share this video, okay? Anytime you share a video from, here it is, Simply Shonda page, anytime you share something from Mobilizing Mental Health Incorporated, anytime you share something from things alike, you are helping to eradicate the stigma surrounding mental health. And baby, we need people like you. We need people like you, okay? I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.